Labour leaders in the country have called, or Labour leaders in the state have called on the federal government to implement policies that will reduce the hardship of citizens. The medical in Asabawa speaking with our reporter, Eunice Emeazia. The report.
Those who spoke included the state chairman of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, Comrade Goodluck Ofobruku, the secretary, Comrade Innocent Ofonyade, and the state chairman of the Trade Union Congress, Comrade Martins Bolum. They said the outgone year had been good for workers in Delta State because Governor Fanyokowa fulfilled his promise to workers by not withholding salaries, allowances and promotions, adding that the Chike Doze Secretariat, the flyover at the Koka Junction, as well as cordial relationship between government and the workers attested to the fact that the governor cared about the welfare of workers.
With the labor-friendly governor we have, the relationship between Labour and the government has been a cordial one. It has been robust, and it has made the workers to be getting their entitlements as at when due. It was a very good one in 2021, and we hope that the government will continue to do workers good in 2022.
Well, even though there is every sign that things may be very difficult, but in Delta State, by the special grace of God, we were able to survive last year. We didn't have major issues. Our government did their best, workers did their best. We were not owed.
The only thing that is different from us, civil servants in Delta and other parts of Nigeria, that we have a governor that we can trust. We enter into agreement and he keeps his own part of the bargain to a very large extent.
The Labour leaders frowned at the move by the federal government to increase the pump price of petrol in the face of high cost of food items and rent, stressing that the citizens should not be blamed for government's failure to curb the activities of smugglers who siphoned the nation's fuel to other countries.
They have been removing subsidy for so long, right from when the cost of fuel was 21 naira. They say they remove subsidy, and it is as if there is no end to the removal of subsidy. We see people, smugglers are taking the fuel through the border to other countries. It is not our duty to stop smugglers. It is the duty of government to stop smugglers. If they are failed in their duties, they should say so and resign instead of increasing the price of fuel.
Recall that this government told Nigerians that if anybody says they are paying subsidy, it's a scam. But they have come now to see that there's subsidy and they were paying, and they said they cannot pay again. They have stopped. Now what they're doing now is regulating the pump price of petroleum products, which ought not to be. If you allow the forces of market, demand and supply to determine what's going on, then we will understand. But our government will come today and say they want to increase to 340 to 380. What is the yardstick for the increment? That people are siphoning or smuggling petroleum products to neighboring countries. Whose fault?
If you want to remove fuel subsidy, you provide things that will make it better. You provide transport. They promised us before that they were going to provide gas-driven vehicles for the people through the labor centers when we discussed with them the last time. Nothing like that happened. You are talking of sharing for 5,000 to who?
The state NLC and TUC leaders reiterated their resolve to embark on a nationwide protest on the 27th of this month and hold a rally in Abuja to remind government of the impending hardship and economic crisis the proposed hike in fuel price would cost the nation.
They want to make the life of people unbearable, so the protest is worth it.
A good government listens to the aspirations of its people, and we want the government to listen to us.
The government should come out with human face and face realities.
They enjoined workers in the state to keep faith with Governor Kowa's administration and continue to uphold the ethics of their profession while assuring them of the labor union's quality representation in the new year. Eunice Emeazia reporting.